Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq, with daily insight on the Nasdaq 100 index, or the NDX, which is made up of 100 of the largest domestic and international non-financial innovative companies listed on the Nasdaq stock market. The NDX has been the barometer for U.S. large cap growth and also one of the best performing indexes over the last decade and a half, not to mention one of the most liquid index ecosystems in the world. Joining me this afternoon is Chris Dearborn, Managing Director on Nasdaq's Market Intelligence Desk, for an update on Nasdaq 100 levels. And Chris, it's so interesting when you look at trading action. If you thought 2020 was giving us some gifts in the narrative, let me tell you, 2021 is right in there as well.
You know, it's another record-setting advance last week, despite the weak jobs report and the political issues, especially what we saw in the nation's capital. Equity markets are really just off to the races here. Today, we're giving a little bit back, which is good. You'd like to see a little bit of pause at the highs, but again, Friday we closed at an all-time high, 13,105. Really kind of unprecedented, considering the backdrop of what is going on here. If you look at a broader picture, the equity markets really aren't reflecting what's going on globally, but it is showing you the hopes of people, what will be good things to come down the road.
Chris, let's take a look at your first chart here with an update on fresh levels to watch in the index.
Yep. The NDX is still trading well above all the moving averages, and especially in the Fibonacci level, still touching up against those all-time highs, making new higher highs week over week before pulling back here. Now, take a look at the RSI, which is at the bottom of the chart, the Relative Strength Index. Remember, RSI measures highs and lows, giving a rating of 30 and below an oversold condition, a number of 70 or higher an overbought condition. We touched up against 70 last week. Friday, when we made the all-time high, we hit a high of 66, a little bit higher at 68 intraday, but we closed down a little bit. And today, we're trading at about a 59.60 RSI, which is telling you that the market's pulling back a little bit. The NDX is pulling back, but there's still room to run. Again, the index is doing very, very well. A pullback here would be nice to see, a little bit of consolidation. You still got room down to about 12,750, with really nothing being broken in the chart.
All right, in our last chart of the day, if we take a look at the individual constituents contributing to performance this afternoon.
Yep. You've got good news out in NVIDIA, AMD, and moving higher. On the downside, though, it's all with the big boys again. It's Apple, Amazon, Tesla, Facebook, Microsoft. Interestingly, Tesla, following the big run up, which is part of the major move last week, is now the fourth highest weighted company within the index, surpassing Facebook. So Tesla carries a lot of weight, always had in the past year, but even more so now. So again, look at those names. Tesla's down over 7% today, but still trading, at these record highs, well north of $800.
So I guess you can't add on the market cap of GM every day as a stock now, can you? You have to retest it at some point, come back down to earth. Chris, great update as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks, and thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq.